this is my go anywhere rig. I've been using it now for 6 or 8 years. I've tried all the complicated rigs and I've kind of come back to this area. It's fluorocarbon, 15 pound IQ with a size 6 curve on there. Always use it with a bottom bait. I've tried it with little balance things and pop-ups and that on there, but for some reason I tend to pull out a fish. Not all the time, but you do lose fish in it. But fishing it with a bottom bait, it seems to nail them in the centre of the bottom lip every time, and very, very rarely lose fish, which is great. The advantages to using fluorocarbon are that it's anti-tangle, so it's kind of like got a semi-stiff property to it, so that's obviously great. Another thing is obviously being fluorocarbon, it's virtually invisible in water, so it doesn't really matter what I'm fishing over out in the lake. So I'm fishing over a gravel bottom and it blends in. If I'm fishing in the silt, then it blends in, and if I'm fishing close to weed, then it blends in. And it suits my fishing that I'm, roving the rods about a lot. I don't know what I'm going to be casting over next, so this kind of, helps massively. It's very, very simple to tie. Basically, all is what I'm doing is tying a loop to create a hair in the end of the fluorocarbon, and then I thread on a little bit of silicone tube that I'm going to thread the hook onto, and that sits at the bottom of the shank. Simple knotless knot, so I sort of go 6 or 8 turns down, and then what I tend to do as well is come round the knot a couple of times to stop the knot from slipping, come through the hook back to front, and then I tie just a little figure of 8 knot in this end of the rig to attach to me quick link clips. Sometimes, not all the time, I put a little bit of putty in the middle, depends on the length of the rig. If I've got quite a long rig like this, which is probably like 8-10 inches long, I might put a little bit of putty in the middle just to hold it down. It's a fantastic rig, caught me hundreds if not thousands of fish over the last sort of 6, 8, maybe even 10 years now. I keep coming back to it just because it's reliable, great knot strength, great anti-tangle, simple, great for fishing.